we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, this is George Cortright back to you again with another mad week. What is going on? I am a little bit later again this week because I was on location in Houston. My plan was to get one of my homies from high school, junior high, to be my co-host, but plans did not go well. Well, just plans didn't go the way I expected them to. I went to Houston Friday morning and I had a plan. Oh, maybe before we start doing shit that night, we will go and do the show Friday night. That didn't quite happen. We got ready. We went out and about in Houston. That was my first time in Houston. I actually went to Houston for the Cardinals and Texans football game, which ended up being a shit show if you are a Cardinals fan. Yeah, pretty much our season is over because we lost just a horrible death. It was really fucking sickening. I saw an article on the internet and it said this Texans loss is the beginning of the 2018 season, and that put a smile on my face because yeah, that's about true. We shall see, depending on what Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald does for this coming year, if it's going to be a decent and optimistic year, or is it going to be a rebuilding season? We shall see. But anyways, I let the Cardinals get me down for the last show. I ain't gonna let that shit happen. But anyways, so Friday night we went out and about in Houston, first time in Houston, and it was pretty cool. I had a good time. My buddy showed me out and about. He introduced me to one of his friends. It was cool. We had a good time. We had several shots, several drinks, and hit several different places in Midtown, downtown, and around Houston. So it was a good time to check it out. Saturday, I was planning on either doing the show in the morning or after our lunch plans. Well, didn't get up and moving until about 11 o'clock or so. Like I said, had a good time the night before. So we did not do the show in the morning. Our lunch plans turned into day drinking plans. And although didn't hit it hard on Saturday, it just was a long time out and about. So was planning like, hey, when we get back at 8 o'clock, we'll start the show and do all this stuff. I had all my research and shit done Friday when I got into town. By the way, shouts out to Cookie Express. When I got in earlier than my buddy was gonna be off work and whatnot, so I found a local spot to go use their internet. Bought a couple cookies, sat down, had some cookies and milk while I did my research. So I had it all done and ready for the show. Like I was saying, our day drinking turned into we'll do it at 8 p.m. Man, fell asleep watching a stand-up special, and it just wasn't gonna happen. So I'm doing it now, back in Phoenix. It was gonna be cool to be on location in Houston doing the show, but that didn't fucking happen. So now you get me raw, uncut, like you usually do. Mad week. And for all those people, I want to give shout out to a buddy of mine who at the game, not the same one I stayed with, but another one. I'll even mention him by name, Kian. Just really lifted my spirits during the game. Saw him. I hadn't seen him for probably over 10 years or whatnot, but he came up to me and said, dude, What you're doing on the internet is pretty fucking cool. I like seeing what you do. Like seeing the videos that you do. He's talking about the Mad Dubs. So that put a fucking smile on my face. I also want to give shout out to Julie for doing the same thing. One of the people that I sit next to at the football games in town here. She said, I like what you do on the internet. I like seeing you on the internet. It's cool. So shouts out to those two people personally, and everybody else that shows me love for doing a mad week and doing my mad dubs and whatnot. So I absolutely appreciate it. Makes me feel good. I say I do this for myself, but seeing that people get some joy out of what I do also makes me smile. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Let's see. What else did I do? Had barbecue down in Houston. It was all right. Found two different spots. I guess Papa's is a chain down there. I did not know. But that was all right. And then the place that I ate before I went to the airport on the way back, that was pretty fucking good. I forgot the name of it though. But anyways, who cares? There's a shitload of barbecue joints in Houston. I know I didn't hit up the best one. But anyways, had some decent food. Let's see, what else did I do? Not much interesting. So let's get on to the show. It's gonna be a short one. You know, don't want to keep you guys, for all of you who say, oh, I can't stay for a fucking hour or whatever, it's too long, George. That means you ain't trying to fucking listen to it because, hey, maybe you don't even know the news. If you want to listen to some news from somebody you don't know, go watch that shit. Otherwise, come listen to it from me, even though most likely you're going to have to fact check me because I ain't got all the fucking details. But that ain't the reason you're listening to me anyway, if you're still listening. You know what I mean? Alright, so, the first thing in the news. A lot of these are going to be actually a little bit older, but I was trying to keep it out of my stories because I had other shit to talk about. For instance, this Louis C.K. Situation. Louis C.K. accused of masturbating in front of multiple women. To be exact, it was 5. After asking them or without their consent. Louis C.K. is a pretty funny ass comedian. I've seen a lot of his specials, I think, on Netflix. He's also had TV shows. He's award winning with his TV shows. It's this white dude, red hair, older. He's actually 50 years old. But there's these women that came out saying that he brought them in for some reason or other to talk about television parts, movie parts, or whatever. And he would ask them, hey, do you mind if I masturbate in front of you? And he'd go and just tallywhack himself, if that's what you want to fucking call it. And yeah, right in front of, I don't know why that gets a motherfucker off to jack off in front of girls. I don't know why. Why? I don't know why is that satisfying? Hey, right in front of you. I'd be more interested in having sex. I'm talking about if I was, in that situation. But I don't understand the whole masturbating in front of girls that you can't have. Is that like, all right, I'm only masturbating, I'm not actually touching them, so that's better? Is that what in your mind? Is that what's going on in your mind? Because Harvey Weinstein used to masturbate in front of women as well, and he's under fire for all this shit too. And the thing with this Louis C.K. thing, there was 5 girls that accused him. He came out and admitted to all the allegations that came out against him. So the backlash for his situation is his movie that was coming out soon, I Love You Daddy, which is a movie, got yanked. The distributors pulled out and said, hey, we ain't going to put this out because of your situation, because of these allegations and all that stuff. Um, also, he lost deals with HBO and Netflix for possible TV shows, stand-up opportunities, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of people losing their livelihoods over situations like this. I'm talking about it's coming out for actors, producers, directors, senators. People in politics and shit. There's people all over coming out for this. Uh, an interesting line, and this "I Love You, Daddy," which is Louis C.K.'s movie that was going to be coming out. Also had Charlie Day and damn, I keep forgetting the motherfucker. Oh, John Malkovich. Had those two people in it. Those are going to be yanked. By the way, he also put out an apology letter for his situation. He realized what he did was wrong, and he feels sorry for anybody that's gonna be losing out because of his situation. Like the people that worked on the movie, anybody that would have been working on his future projects, they're not gonna have that job opportunity anymore. He out an apology, and also to the women, and just abusing his power. So he says. But back to this "I Love You, Daddy" movie. I went on IMDb and checked out the trailer for it. It actually seems like a decent movie, but the movie was about this old ass dude who actually liked dating younger girls and kind of took advantage of them, if that's what you want to call it. So that is kind of weird. That the movie is about that, and then this shit comes out. But the last line spoken by one of the actresses, this black actress, I don't know her name, but one of the last line in the trailer was, "Everybody's a pervert. I'm a pervert. We're all perverts. Who cares?" That is kind of fucked up. Not fucked. Is it fucked up? Is it kind of funny? Yeah, it's kind of funny, and this shit happens. Not to say that victims are funny and all that. It's all everybody's so fucking wound up because everything is fucking bad. I know there's some highly sensitive shit and people being oversensitive shit, but some of the shit is warranted. So what the fuck should we do? And all this stuff is just confusing. It's crazy. I saw a thing about Sarah Silverman, another comedian. She is Louis C.K.'s friend, and been working with him and side by side, and been his friend for years. But when she heard about this, she puts out, she's confused. She doesn't know whether to support him or what to do with that friendship. Although she backs the victims, and that's where a lot of us are right now. That's where a lot of us are right now. What should we say about these victims? Yes, nobody should be in the situation. Like I said in previous show, if it was my fucking daughter, I'd want to fucking kill somebody, But being that I'm not in that situation right now, it's hard for me to, feel as intense and feel how wrong it is. I'm not saying that it's not wrong, but to feel how wrong it is kind of hard for me, because it's hard for me to put myself in that situation. I know there's people who's like, "Oh, why are these girls just now saying this?" Some people are conflicted with that. Why does it take so long for them to come out? Some people's like I said earlier, all he did was jack off in front of them. Where was the harm in that? Especially with some of these girls who actually said, "All right, yeah, you can jack off in front of me." They're saying that he abused his power because um, he knew that these women admired him, adored him. They were there because they didn't want to hurt their chances of possibly getting ahead in their career in the movie business. So he took advantage of that. But I myself, as well as other people, is like, You're an adult. You're grown as fuck. If you don't want a man to jack off in front of you, you can say no. You can leave the situation, because a lot of these situations are where women agree to let this happen. Because, one reason or another, that they thought they were going to miss out on an opportunity or whatnot. But they weren't forced they weren't held there and forced to watch. They just chose there because they thought that would help them out. So some people don't feel sorry for these women because they chose to do that instead of walk away from the situation. Chose to do that instead of, tell the person, no, don't do that. They sat there and watched or sat there and waited this long instead of coming out and saying, hey, this pervert fucking, did this to me. And I don't want to sit here and victim blame, but I'm just saying these are some of the sides that everybody is dealing with right now. We don't want to see victims, it just sucks. It really fucking sucks. I don't want to say the wrong shit, because that's not exactly how I feel. I feel that grown ass people make choices, which they can some people put themselves in situations. I make a choice. If an old man wants to jack off in front of me, I'm like, no! I might kick him in the ding ding and fucking run the fuck out of there. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I ain't gonna sit there and watch. That's for goddamn sure. That's just me. Like I said, I ain't trying to victim blame. Let's get off old man's ding dings right now. All right. Ooh. Once again, we got another kind of follow-up story here. Last week I talked about LeAngela Ball. I'm going into a new story if you haven't noticed. New story. LeAngela Ball and two others that were caught stealing in China, and they were held over in China for a while, and now, as of Tuesday, they were released from China and allowed back into the U.S., but UCLA has decided to suspend them indefinitely upon their return. It was LeAngela Ball, Cody Riley, Jalen Hill. They all returned, and the funny swing about that is supposedly Donald Trump helped them back. So Donald Trump supposedly said something to the fucking president of China, and they were able to come back. But of course, you can't just say nice shit about Trump. And that is a nice thing. Hey, he helped some U.S. citizens come back, and that's a very fucking nice thing. But once again, you can't just say nice things about Trump, because he always does something shitty and stupid. Well, once he supposedly helped them and they got back, he went on Twitter. Do you think the 3 UCLA basketball players will say thank you, President Trump? They were headed for 10 years in jail. All right, you just helped these motherfuckers, and you're going to go to Twitter begging for attention for an apology? I'm sure once these fucking kids get back, because they probably scared as fuck, there's going to be a conference or whatever where they're going to apologize to every fucking thing. Yeah, that's going to fucking happen. You know that's going to happen. But you had to go on the fucking Twitter and go out and say that shit. And, of course, they did. They, apologized, said how stupid they were and all that shit. And so they did their apology. And after that, after the fucking apology, Mr. Trump, President Trump, went to Twitter again saying, to the 3 UCLA basketball players, I say, you're welcome. Go out and give a big thank you to President Xi Jinping of China, if that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But this man just can't get over him fucking self. What the fuck? I don't want to. I try not to spend too much time on Trump because he's got another fucking story in here as well. The motherfucker is a fucking loser and a dumbass. At the beginning of the year, one of my shows, I said, hey, let's see what's going to happen. Well, he's already proven that he's not worthy to be our fucking president. He is a fucking dumbass. Once again, no, I didn't fucking vote for him. No, I didn't vote at all because I don't believe in that electoral college bullshit. So, but guess what? I still got the fucking right to say whatever the fuck I want. Just because I did not use my right to vote don't mean somebody can take away my right to freedom of speech. Like some people say, oh, you didn't vote, so therefore you can't say shit. Bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you guys who say that shit. That's just me. George I. Cortright. Mad Week. All right, next thing. Papa John's apologizes for criticism. A lot of these are follow-ups because I did these stories before. Papa John's apologizes for criticizing NFL players' national anthem protest. Like I said, they went on was like, oh, because of the NFL players protesting, our sales are going down. They're hurting our sales. They're hurting our brand. Although nobody gives a fuck about Papa John's anyway. I think them coming out and saying stupid shit just made people realize, like, you know what? We really don't need Papa John's. Fuck their pizza. You know, Pizza Hut's better, Domino's is better, Little Caesars is better, everything else, the fucking DiGiorno's is better. So, and since they did that little spiel about the NFL players, their stock has fallen 13% since that statement. So, once again, fuck Papa John's. That's coming from me. All right. Next story is, even though I really don't give two fucks, and I just say it anyway, Eve, the rapper Eve, who once had her own TV show, Eve takes over for Aisha Tyler on The Talk, which is that talk show with a bunch of women talking about whatever. Because I don't watch The Talk. I don't give a fuck about Eve as a rapper. I think she, from what I've seen and whatnot, she seems like a cool person, but I never watched her TV show. I didn't like her fucking music. It just wasn't my thing. So why is this in my stories? I really don't fucking know, but some people might give a fuck. So Eve takes over for Aisha Tyler. Aisha Tyler's cool. I seen her on The Suit, and she's pretty much the only main character on Friends that was black. So that's one reason that I liked her. Like, hey, she was on Friends and she was black. That's kind of cool, right? All right. Oh, the only other black dude on Friends I could think of is the dude that was across the window from Joey. Yes, I watched fucking Friends. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Whatever. The dude that was singing in the mornings across the window from Joey. He was black too. And that was about as many black people on Friends. Alright. Next. And this is going to come with a visual. Nicki Minaj poses for a racy Paper Magazine cover. Paper Magazine was the one that was breaking the internet with the Kim Kardashian pictures with the fucking champagne on the booty and all that stuff. They come back. And hey, nothing wrong with that. They come back with these racy photos of Nicki Minaj, and it's like three Nicki Minaj. Three Nickis. Scantily clad, simulating sexual activity of some sort. There's the picture. I'm doing that because I'm gonna edit it in. Yeah, that's nice. That's a pretty cool picture. Once again, if I have a daughter, would I ever want her to fucking pose for shit like that? No! But guess what? Nicki Minaj is not my daughter, so you go, Nicki. Nothing wrong with that. Take everybody's thoughts away from your pervert ass brother. Do that. All right, let's move on. Don't need to. Hold up. Let's do that again. All right, that's good. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Move on to the next story. Oh, Jordan Sparks is prego with Dana Isaiah's baby. Dana Isaiah is a model. Oh, by the way, Jordan Sparks got married in July. Did we know that? I didn't know that. Unless I forgot that I knew it and I said it in one of my shows, but I don't remember saying it. But Jordan Sparks got married in July and now she's pregnant. That's pretty fucking cool. Way to go, Jordan Sparks. Arizona native or whatever. She comes to sing the national anthem for the Cardinals game sometimes. So I'm a fan of Jordan Sparks. I'm a fan of Jordan Sparks. Good thing, love is a beautiful thing, Jordan. Love is a beautiful thing. So congratulations to you, your new husband, and your future baby. Speaking of love and all that it can give and share and all that stuff, what's her face? Serena Williams. She got married on Thursday in New Orleans at the shit that I saw or read said it was a Beauty and the Beast themed wedding. Some of the pictures that I fucking saw didn't seem like it was a Beauty and the Beast themed wedding. But anyways, Serena Williams got married Thursday in New Orleans at a Beauty and the Beast themed wedding in front of 250 guests, including Jay-Z and Beyonce, Kim and Kanye, Ava Longoria, and supposedly Vogue has the exclusive rights to all these pictures that are probably released by the time I put this out. So go out and look for those. I don't think I want to put Serena wedding pictures on my shit right now. Guests were not allowed to bring in their cell phones because Vogue got the exclusive rights, and I'm sure they got a big sack of fucking money because people tend to pay other people with sacks of money. People don't use checks anymore or direct deposit. They still put money in like sacks. It's usually paper sacks or burlap. So, you see people with sacks of money, it's usually paper or burlap. Next. Shit. See? Besides the pervert shit, I was staying away from the negative shit, but here we go, man. Once again, a man went on a shooting spree Tuesday in Tehama, if that's how you pronounce it, Tehama County, California. He killed his wife, then killed 4 others, wounding at least 10 others, as he randomly shot at homes and drivers. Police shot and killed the shooter 25 minutes after the start. He killed 2 neighbors who had restraining orders. Then he drove to a school, crashed through a gate, and opened fire. 1 kid hit, none were killed. There's just crazy motherfuckers out there, dude. Just crazy motherfuckers. And he went to a school and just opened fire. The children, man. Whitney ain't the only one that thinks the children are our future. That's just fucked up and wrong, These innocent fucking minds that can be shaped and molded to be the fucking greatest people of the fucking world, and you gonna fucking shoot at them. It's fucked up. Some people are just fucking crazy. I'm glad that the police shot and killed. There's no fucking trial needed for this motherfucker at all. Just like any of the other motherfuckers who go and fucking shooting sprees and you got hard evidence. Fuck a trial. Fuck a jail time. Fuck a sentence. Bang. Done. Let's get this over with. Let's, put them under the fucking ground. There should be no fucking funeral service. There should be no casket. Fuck. Shit. Pour gasoline on his fucking body. Let the fucking flames go wherever the fuck. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't respect these motherfuckers going on shooting sprees. Fuck him. I ain't even putting his name out because he ain't shit to me. He ain't shit to society. Fuck people like this. I'm getting sick of this shit. What was it? 5. He killed his wife, then killed, yeah, 5 people. 5 people dead because of this motherfucker. There's no reason for that. It's fucked up. So fucked up. Once again, I try to say people need to just stop fucking going insane, doing crazy shit. So this mad week that I speak of is non-existent. But each week I'm coming to you saying stupid shit that keeps coming out with people going insane and doing stupid ass shit. It's frustrating. It's fucked up and it needs to fucking cease. Gun control, is that gonna help? No. 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 Yes, there needs to be tighter restrictions on, people getting able to get guns, but a lot of these people with guns would clear the tighter restrictions anyway. They don't seem crazy until they do the crazy shit, which they do after they get the gun. They don't do crazy shit, get the gun, then do more crazy shit. No, they do the crazy shit after the guns. So what should we do? I don't fucking know. Nobody has come up with a great fucking idea that I can be like, yes, I heard such and such say this, that I think that will work. Nobody said that shit yet. So I don't know what the fuck to do. Anyways. Let's go back. Let's bring it back down a little bit. Speaking of guns and shit like that, I was going to tell you about how shitty Trump is because he was going to lift... Oh, my notes here say, Trump lifts ban allowing hunters to bring trophies of elephants they killed in Zimbabwe and Zambia. Ban affected in 2014 by Obama will only apply to elephants. So Trump was in the news, in the media saying, oh, we're going to be reversing this ban, which allows U.S. citizens to go to these countries, shoot elephants, and then they'll be able to ship the trophies back. Friday, it came out that Trump changed his mind. He's not going to be reversing that ban. It's going to stay intact for now. What was the change of heart? I don't fucking know. But guess what? He changed his heart. And I didn't go back on to see what bullshit he did to accompany this. So I guess this is a Trump win. This is a Trump win. Way to go. Way to go. Last but not least, Colin Kaepernick is on the cover of GQ as Citizen of the Year. It's a cool ass picture, as a matter of fact. Him with his fucking huge ass afro and shit. There's the picture. Citizen of the Year, should he get it? I don't know. Maybe not. But doing what he did and seeing what he is willing to forego, willing to sacrifice for his beliefs and shit. Yeah, he should be applauded for that. What is actually happening because of it? Not too much. Not too much besides shit in a different direction than what he was actually trying to go for. So, should he have been Citizen of the Year? I don't know. But for somebody to recognize what he's doing and tell a story about that shit, that's cool shit. So I actually applaud GQ for what they did because they put it out there in the open and tried bringing it back to why did he do this to begin with. If for those of you who don't know, the whole kneeling during the national anthem at the beginning of NFL games. So I appreciate what GQ did. Somebody who did not appreciate it was Britt McHenry, former ESPN reporter. She was blasting GQ, telling about, oh, why are you fucking doing that? She went on and said, J.J. Watt raised $37 million for Hurricane Harvey victims. $37 million. But Cap refused to stand for our national anthem and is Citizen of the Year. Right. So this lady, I get her qualms, if that's what the fuck you want to call it, with, yeah, there's other people, but to just say that Kaepernick didn't do shit and doesn't deserve it, that's bullshit. Just like Kanye going up during Taylor Swift's award speech and saying, Beyonce shit is better. So, dumb people do dumb shit. Is it necessary? No. Is it really that relevant to this world in these fucking dark ass times? Not really. But that's one thing I want to say because it was in the news. It was something interesting to me. That's my show. Sorry that it is only 35, 36, 37 minutes or whatever, however much I end up editing this. I will be back shortly with the new news, and thank you for watching. I absolutely appreciate everybody who watches, everybody who likes this, everybody who tells other people, hey, you should go watch this motherfucker. Some of what he says makes sense. I absolutely appreciate it. If you can't get enough of me from this show right here, go on my YouTube page, MADGIC Entertainment, and watch the rest of my movies. You can see my Mad Dubs, where I go on and pretty much recreate music videos of popular songs and not popular songs the way it pops up in my head. I got some ideas for y'all. When are they going to actually be filmed and whatnot? I'm not sure, but stay tuned. I appreciate it, and I know you will like what you see. So keep tuning in to me. Keep checking on my YouTube page. Please subscribe. This is George I. Cortright saying happy motherfucking Turkey Day, and be thankful for everything that's coming your way. I'm out.
I wanna show you places we could see. No stress, no responsibilities. Smooth melodies and good company. Good weather, forever 85 degrees. Get classy, I wanna see a dress, no jeans. Good food, yeah, I wanna treat you properly. Find a property with privacy. And honestly, I hope you just vibe with me. Damn, I think I hit the lottery. Yeah, I'm hoping you'll be open to honesty. I'm sick of all these exes, yeah, they lie to me. So I think I met a lady, damn, finally. Let's climb mountains by beauty.